Hey girl, I'm in my kitchen because I wanted to share with y'all that this past Saturday, I got up early, right? I got up at like maybe 7 o'clock in the morning. And I made my own homemade blueberry syrup and lavender syrup. Now, if you had told me like 5 years ago, heck, 3 years ago, that I would be at home on a Saturday morning with my little tunes going, making my homemade blueberry syrup and homemade lavender syrup, I would have told you a whole lie. But fast forward, here we are, here I am making this blueberry and lavender syrup. And let me just tell you that it has definitely elevated the coffee game, the tea game, the lemonade game. Because, baby, I add this little lavender syrup to my lemonade. Child, is good. I've even had a few blueberry lattes. I've been making it a lot because I want to perfect it, and I haven't perfected it yet, but we're getting there. I was inspired to make these syrups after watching with love Meghan on Netflix. Now, I know that a lot of people got a lot of hate or disdain about Meghan in general, and especially with this show. And my personal opinion is I think folks don't like seeing Black women be at ease, be at rest, and not carrying the weight of the world and feeling like they have to be at the forefront of teaching people, leading people, and telling folks what to do or how to be better, right? I do think that there is a sense of sharing that, and it's important to have those leaders because I'm not knocking that. There are various Black women still doing that work, but there are a lot of us, especially me, in my 40s, really learning how to sit my ass down and do some things that don't require a whole lot of work to help other people. Me embracing like this soft girl era, as a lot of people call it, I'm just embracing doing things that I like and exploring things that I may have never thought that I liked, but finding out that I do like them. My mom often calls me Susie Homemaker. I like to say Gigi the Homemaker. But I really enjoy doing this type of thing. Like I enjoy finding recipes, some vegan, mainly vegan, because we don't eat meat, and I haven't eaten meat in like 5 years. No, I take that back. Maybe about, yeah, well, it's been a while, but about 4 or 5 years that I haven't eaten meat. So a lot of times I will remember recipes that I've had when I was younger or when I was eating meat, and I will recreate those things. So the syrups that I made, for the most part, they are vegan friendly, but I really took the extra step to make sure that they were super clean. And so I enjoy that. And I think that there's a space where we have to get to, Black women, especially because that is who I'm speaking to, is that we have to get to the point that we find hobbies and find things that we love to do that doesn't turn into a business. It is okay to just have a hobby. And it doesn't necessarily have to be cooking or recipes or cleaning or organizing. It could be sewing, it could be knitting, it could be, coloring. I don't know. It's so many things that you can do, and so many outlets to create a sense of rest and ease. And I talk a lot about this on like other platforms, and I've talked about it for years about how growing up for me was very much a rushed experience. It was a rushed experience. I'm the oldest of four kids, so I was very much like big sister mother to my siblings. And now in my 40s, it ain't nobody but me and my man, me and my husband. So I don't have the responsibility of children. I don't have the responsibility of taking care of children or taking care of anyone other than myself and my husband. and I enjoy that. But he's also very self-sufficient and doesn't require a lot of the stuff that I do, but it's because it's just innately in me. And so I just wanted to just share that it is okay for us to just have a hobby without it being a hustle. And it is truly okay to explore new things that you like. I'm also going to be exploring pickleball. I've been saying it forever since we moved here to Dallas, but I really want to learn how to play pickleball. And so I wanted to share with y'all that I made my own homemade syrups. And then I'm going to show y'all how to make it, okay? So come a little closer, okay? All right, y'all. So we are going to start with our blueberry syrup. And the recipe calls for 2 cups of fresh blueberries, 1 cup of cane sugar, a half a cup of lemonade, and 6 cups of water, and a pinch of salt. So here I am getting my blueberries together. I went to Central Market here in Dallas, and I absolutely love Central Market because I was able to get everything in one go. So those are my blueberries. Now I have my cane sugar. I actually wanted to make this syrup, both the blueberry and the lavender syrup, as clean as possible. So that's why I have cane sugar instead of like white sugar. And then this Santa Cruz lemonade is so good. I just added a half a cup because that's what it called for. And so putting in the blueberries, the sugar, and now the lemonade. And I let all of this like cook down and come down to a boil, and a little bit of salt. And just stirring until it comes to a high boil. And then after the high boil, I turned it down so that it can simmer a little bit. And then we drain and get all of that goodness, all of that syrup out. Y'all, I got these containers from the dollar store, well, the $1.25 store. And unfortunately, you can't see the amazing pour, but there we go. A little blueberry pour into our bottle. You can store it in the refrigerator. I left it out. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I left it out. But there is my blueberry syrup. And now we're going to go to our lavender syrup. I got the lavender from Central Market, again, here in Dallas. It is amazing. You can get everything at Central Market. So this recipe called for 7 ounces of dry lavender, 4 cups of coconut sugar, a 4th cup of organic cane sugar, half cup of brown sugar, and 5 cups of water. Now, what I will say is this made a really, really big batch of lavender syrup, and I would probably cut this in half. Now, I did not have coconut sugar, so I just went with the 4 cups of the cane sugar. Probably would have came out a little bit different. We'll try it again the next time. And so here I am adding all my sugar and my brown sugar, and we're just going to do a half cup of that. And then we add the 5 cups of water. Just gonna let this steep down, adding the brown sugar, adding the cane sugar, and then the 5 cups of water. Y'all, you have to, what I'm learning is to get a hobby that really just brings peace. I had so much peace making this, and the house smelled amazing. It's just so good to be able to do something that brings you a bit of joy. Here I am draining my lavender syrup, making sure I get all of the syrup. It's, y'all, it was so good. And this syrup is great for your teas. I take a little bit of that Santa Cruz and put some lavender in it, and it is delicious. And here I am with my $1.25 glass containers. Y'all, it is so easy to do. This is so easy to do. You can just do it, carve out some time. Let this be your self-care. Self-care isn't always bubble baths. it's making a little bit of homemade lavender and blueberry syrup. Y'all, I had so much fun doing this. I'll probably make a little bit more, but you can always use this with everything. And the leftovers, I just store right in the fridge and save for later. Y'all, look how good that looks. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of me. It's so delicious. Blueberry and lavender syrup. Y'all, thank you so much for joining the YouTube channel. Make sure you click to subscribe and keep up with this young big cuz auntie 40-year-old exploring all the amazing things and just living my full and complete life and embracing it at 40 and beyond and taking you along on the journey. Until next time, bye y'all.